Hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you today? I hope you're doing fantabulous. My name is Handstand Dan, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I made a video. I ended up a couple weeks ago spraining my left ankle to start off the new year, so I've had to put my yoga practice on hold for a couple weeks. But we're back again. And we're back and better than ever, baby. So I hope that you are ready. You brought your bootstraps. You're buckling on in, getting that seatbelt strapped in, getting ready to do this flow. Don't you know? Let's go. Why don't we? For today, now this is not required, but to have these would not hurt. If you had two yoga blocks, we can put those to use later. If not, it's all good. This is going to be a challenging power hour. So let's get started, shall we? Lying on your backs, Shavasana pose. Release everything down to the earth. Let it all go. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhales, fill up. Exhales, let it out. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. As we start to ground down into our mat, today we will be practicing 8 angle pose or Astavakrasana. And it's going to require some open hips and an open chest. Most importantly, allow yourself to practice some grace today, understanding that you might not get into our peak posture today, or you might have to take a break every now and again. You're not perfect. Neither am I. We never will be, so don't expect your flow or your life to be perfect, you know? Let's do what we can here in this hour. Breathe in, breathe out. From here, you're going to roll onto your left side body. I like to call this reclining couch pose or Anantasana. So your left elbow is going to go out long to the side of you, and then the hand will come to your head just like as if you're laying down on the floor on a couch. Then you're going to take your right peace fingers, grab hold of your right big toe, so pull the knee on in. And then when you grab hold of the foot, let's extend the leg on up. Taking a little hamstring, we're getting the adductors muscles on the inside of your thigh to engage here. Taking a nice little stretch. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the right leg down. Return back to your neutral Shavasana pose. And then we'll roll it on over to the right side body. Taking our same stretch, other side, right elbow goes long. Left peace fingers to left big toe. Extend the leg on up. Taking our hamstring stretch. Most importantly, remember to breathe in and out through your nose. One last breath in. Exhale back to Shavasana. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Happy baby pose. Soles of the feet on up. Arms on the inside of legs. Hands grab your feet. Maybe sway a little bit side to side. Just press your low back in towards the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. On an inhale, keep your right knee where it is. Extend your left leg long. Take a hamstring stretch. Right leg goes up towards the ceiling. Arms can wrap around your foot, thigh, calf, whatever works here. Just focus on pressing your heel high and flexing your toes towards you. Deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your knee into your chest. Find some circular rotations to open up your hip socket. Okay, taking it a few times in one direction, then over in the opposite direction. Deep breath in, hugging both knees into chest. Then exhale, let's switch it on out. Take your right leg long, left leg will go high to the sky, hamstring stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug the knee in. Find some circular mobility through the knee to open up the hips. Inhale, hug both knees back in. Wrap your arms around your thighs. Let's take some rock and rolls up and down the length of your mat. Eventually working into our tabletop pose. Coming on to your hands and your knees. Palms are spread out wide. Fingers are spread wide. Palms are grounded. Inhale, cow pose. Lower the belly. Gaze out in front of you. And exhale, cat pose. Round through your back. Chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Let's take a few more on your own. Breathe in through the nose. Your challenge here throughout this practice would be Ujjayi breath. So out through the nose. Try to keep your lips sealed shut. Inhale, breathe it in. Exhale, breathe it out. Inhale. Tuck your toes underneath. Lift your hips up high to the sky. Downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the feet here a little bit. Wake up those hammies and your calf muscles. Press your chest towards your thighs. Press your thighs towards the sky. Nice long straight arms. Inhale, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Stomach to thigh connection. Soft bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Come on up to rise. Arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, goal post your arms back. Bend, open the chest up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Breath in to lift your chest up. Breath out to fold forward. Finding a little bit of a shoulder stretch here. Breathe into it. Try not to force anything. Allow your breath, gravity, and time to gradually get you deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your palms down to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Get your hips at the same level as your shoulders. Squeeze your thighs inwards. Squeeze your glutes. Shift onto your tippy toes. Lower all the way down to your belly. Flip your feet. Lift your chest up. Baby cobra. Inhale. Feet are planted, pressing firmly in towards the mat. Lifting up your chest higher. Maybe those palms start to come off the mat for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Child's pose. Sink your hips on back to your heels. Rest your forehead down. Always think of this pose as your safety blanket, where you can always come back to it at any point in time if you don't want to pause the video and want to just keep rolling through it. So you can take 30-second breaks. You can take 60-minute breaks. I don't care. Do what you can. Remember, it's your hour, your practice. Find ways for you to challenge yourself. You're not challenging other people. It's your body. Listen to it. Breathe through the postures. Here we go. Inhale to your tabletop pose. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Right leg high. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Hold here for a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, lizard lunge. Step your foot outside of your hand. Feel free to have your back knee lifted. You can lower it down. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Option for crooked monkey is there for you. I'm going to take it. Left knee lowers down. Left heel comes towards your glute. Right arm reaches around and grabs a hold of your foot, pulling it in towards your glutes to get a quad muscle stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, right hand returns back down. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, then yogi squat, step your left foot outside your left hand. Hips are lowered, chest is lifted. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, plant your palms, hips lift. Ragdoll position, opposite arm over opposite elbow. Feel free to sway if you'd like. Relax the tension in your head and in your neck. Deep breath in. Exhale, the palms release down. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your feet to touch at the middle of your mat. And exhale to fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise on up. Exhale, goal post the arms back, bend, open the chest. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Keep your hips pointed towards the front. Work your gaze towards your back thumb. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left arm back, right arm, reach it forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, fold forward, hinge forward at the waist. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back to your high plank. Lower down halfway, keep the elbows connected to your ribs. Inhale, up dog, flip the feet, lift your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hike those hips on up high to the sky. Here we go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Hold here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, lizard lunge. Step your foot outside your hand. Take the same variation as you took on the other side. I'm going for that crooked monkey. Right heel, left hand, grab hold and pull it in. Deep breath in. Exhale, left hand down. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your right knee. Yogi squat, malasana pose. Lower your hips on down. Chest is lifted. Maybe you get a little sway of the hips side to side. Breathe in and breathe out. A breathe in, a breathe out. A breathe in, a breathe out. Here we go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, bring your feet to touch. Exhale to fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise on up. Goal post your arms back, bend, exhale. Inhale, back on up. This time, press your palms together at the top. Lean on over to the right, standing half moon. Breathe and hold. Feeling open and expansion through your left side body. Continue to reach further with each exhale. I know those shoulders are starting to talk to you. Continue to breathe through it, in and out through the nose. And it's harder when there's nobody else around you, right? That motivation is like, if there's nobody around me, I don't feel that energy. Just come back to your breath. Come back to the practice. Find ways to challenge yourself today. Inhale, come back up to center. Ooh, exhale on over to the left. Keep those palms pressing together. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. When those voices start to get frantic in your head, the first thing that goes is your breath. Come back to it. Continue to expand your side body over towards the left. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, hinge forward from the waist. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Flow through your vinyasa. On your up dog, expand your chest open. On your down dog, hike your hips up high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here we go. Inhale, right leg up high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, fall in triangle. Kick your leg out. Pressure hips high. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, left hand down. Right knee, right elbow. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg back up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot through in between your hands. Beautiful. As you inhale, step your left foot up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Slowly rise on up. Palms together at heart center, Samastiti. Now, right hand goes to right hip. Left knee comes in towards your chest. One-legged Tadasana, but we're going to take your left hand to your left knee and then take the knee over towards the left side of your mat. Opening up your hip here a little bit. Finding your balance. Inhale, return to one-legged Tadasana. Left knee is lifted. Palms come to heart center. Warrior 3. Exhale, sweep your left leg back. Find your balance. Palms are together. Main key, hips are leveled with one another. Left heel stamps to the back wall. Left toes point down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, landing in our high crescent lunge. Softly land your back foot. Sweep your arms on up. Breathe in. Stack your back heel directly over the toes. Press your belly in. Front knee is stacked over the ankle. Goal post your arms. Back bend. Open up the heart. Inhale back up. Exhale, extended side angle. Connect your left heel down. Tick-tock right hand down. Left arm high. We're going to start with a half bind. So left hand wraps around the back. You're aiming to reach somewhere around your right hip area. Main point, open up your chest towards the left. Bring your gaze up higher towards the ceiling. In and out through the nose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Return. Hands come down to the front of your mat. Step your left foot up. Forward fold. Inhale. Chair pose. Bend through the knees. Weight in the heels. Arms sweep on up. Belly's pressing in. Tailbone lengthens down. Here we go. Don't you know? Chair pose. Utkatasana. Deep breath in. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. High to low plank. Chaturanga. Exhale. Flow on through. All right. Now, here's where blocks can come in handy. So, make your way down onto your mat for just a quick moment here. Now, we are going to jump through to a boat pose. Now, if you're like, there's no way that that's going to happen, it's all good. I'm going to show you what the jump through looks like. And if that's not within your practice, I'll give you another variation. So, for the jump through, what we're going to do, the blocks give you an extra added height, which makes it a little bit easier. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do this. We'll find out, to be honest with you. So on a jump through, I'm going to inhale, bring my gaze to the front. Then exhale, hop, tuck my toes. See? Whoop, and I fell through. But it's all good. Maybe you just get your feet down and then you lower down onto your butt, your sit bones, whatever you want to call them. But eventually, anyway, let's meet here. Actually, sorry, I'm a little sporadic brained here. Before we get to there, if you're like, that's not going to happen, then just jump up to your forward fold and sit your booty on down. All right? It's as easy as that. So here we are, high boat. Arms might be wrapped around the thighs. Option to bring your heels down. Remember, no judgments here. Find where you are challenging yourself. We all have different limits, right? Maybe your legs extend out. Maybe your arms reach up. Whew, breathe into it. Squeeze your core in. All right, inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Here we go. Inhale low. Exhale high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Give me one more low boat. Inhale. Exhale back up to high. Wrap your arms around your thighs. Let's rock and roll back up to a chair pose. Here we go. Rock and roll. Woo. Chair pose. Deep breath in. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, flow on through. Right, inhale, left leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, fall in triangle, land on the pinky side edge of your foot, pressure hips up high, breathe in, right hand down, exhale, left knee, left elbow, hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1, inhale, back up. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot through, forward fold, step your right foot up to meet your left. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, rise on up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Right, left hand to left hip, one-legged Tadasana, bring your knee up into your chest. Right hand grabs hold of your knee. Take your leg out towards the right. Find that drishti, that balance to keep you in this position. Inhale back to center, one-legged, palms together. Warrior 3, sweep your right leg back. Keep your hips leveled. Chest is lifted here instead of folding forward. Nice and proud chest. Open up those shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, landing in our high crescent lunge. Land on your ball mount your back foot. Sweep your arms up. Belly's pressing in. Pinky spiral inwards. Goal post your arms. Back bend, open the chest. Inhale, back up. Exhale, extended side angle, right heel down. Left hand down, right arm high. Going for that half bind, right hand wraps around the back, aiming for the left hip. Open the chest, gaze works up high towards the ceiling. Make sure your front knee is stacked over your ankle instead of draping over the toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge, stepping your right foot up to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, everybody's favorite. Here we go. Sink your hips down an inch lower. Take a breath in. Sink an inch lower. Deep breath in. Inch lower. Deep breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Exhale, flow on through. All right, come on down to the knees. So there is our vinyasa sequence. Now, throughout the next 20 or so minutes, however long it's going to be, I just want you to remember, take your breaks when you need them. All right? We're going to move through this. I'm going to give you some options that you don't have to take, but it's going to further challenge you. So if you want to grow a little bit extra today, or expand your roots, some would say, then find ways to challenge yourself, all right? Here we go. Let's come on back to our down dog. I'm a little rusty, you know. My brain's trying to think of, how do I teach a class online again? It's been so long. I'm sorry. I missed you guys, but we're back. Downward facing dog. Let's do this thing. Here we go. All right, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Fall in triangle, maybe keeping your foot lifted off the earth to get your hip flexors involved in this dilemma. Take a breath in. Exhale, left hand down, right knee, right elbow. Maybe you start to fly in running man. And inhale, back up high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot on through. And forward fold, left foot steps up to meet the right. Now, this time, right hand goes to waist. Left peace fingers grab hold of your left big toe. Slowly making our way up to big toe hold A. Standing on the right leg. Left knee comes up into your chest. Woo. Then when you're ready, extending your leg on out. Option for big toe hold B, taking your leg out towards the left. Keep your hips leveled. Inhale, bring it back to hold A. One-legged Tadasana. Palms together, heart center. Find your balance. Warrior 3. Sweep your left leg back. Keep the hips leveled. Maybe you start to airplane your arms back behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, landing in your high crescent lunge. Sweep your arms on up. Deep breath in. Goal post the arms, back bend, open the heart. Inhale, back up. Exhale, extended side angle. Either A, going for that half bind. If you have a full bind, you're welcome to go there. I'm going to take a right hand, reach it towards the top of the corner of the ceiling in front of me. And then left palm will come to join it. So expanding the chest open towards the ceiling. Palms are pressing together, engaging the shoulders. Breathe in and out. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge, palms plant down. Step your left foot on up, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sink an inch lower. Deep breath in. Sink another inch. Deep breath in. Forward fold, release down. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low plank. Exhale, flow through. Chaturanga, vinyasa. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here we go. Inhale, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to your forward fold. Or, as we stated before, if you want to shoot through, we're just going to come into our boat pose. So if you want to shoot through, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try for a moment. But we'll meet in our boat pose. Oh, one of these days I'll get it. Determination. Remember, Rome was not built in a day, right? Well, neither is your yoga practice. So here we are, growing one moment, one day, one breath at a time. Here we are. Inhale, low boat. Flutter kick your feet. 8, 7. I know it sucks. I'm doing it with you. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back up to high boat. Grab hold of your peace fingers. Grab hold of your big toes. Once there, you're going to expand on out, taking a straddle out wide. So press down through your sit bones and create lift. Breathe in, breathe out. You might fall backwards. It's all good. Just get back up into it. Remember, allow yourself some grace here today. There's always room for growth. Here we go. Inhale, bringing them back to center. Wrap your arms around your thighs. Rock and roll up to your chair pose. And take a deep breath in. Exhale to fold on down. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low plank. Exhale, flow through your chaturanga, vinyasa. And taking it on over to the left. Here we go. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Fall in triangle, maybe. Kicking your foot out. Opening up your hip flexors. Deep breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. So either holding or flying for running man. Taking your leg out as you plant it onto your knee or your elbow to lift. Back on up. Here we go. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Step your right foot up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Here we go. Left hand to waist. Right peace fingers. Right big toe. Big toe hold A. Starting to rise on up. Knee comes in. Then extend your leg out. Get your hips leveled with one another. Then option for big toe hold B. Taking your leg on out. Maybe a counterbalance, bringing your left hand over towards the left side wall. Ooh, inhale. Coming to our one-legged Tadasana. Palms together. Warrior 3. Exhale. Sweep your leg back. Find your balance. Take a breath in. Exhale. High crescent lunge. Inhale. Arms sweep up. Exhale. Goal post your arms. Back bend. Inhale on up. Exhale. Extended side angle. Going for that half bind. Wrapping the right hand around. Full bind. Or extending the arms forward, pressing the palms together, and expanding your chest open. Breathe into it. Deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot up, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your arms on up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low plank. Exhale, flow on through your chaturanga. All right, coming down to the hands and knees. Take your sip of water, towel off. I like to give breaks in between the rounds, mostly selfishly, because I'm just getting so tired nowadays. I'm getting old. I'm 30. I'm pretty much a couple years from a gravestone. But anyway, hope you're enjoying it. While we're here, click the like button if you can after you're done watching or not watching, but taking this class. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Why haven't you subscribed yet? Come on, baby. You know, you need some of this yoga in your life. Let's go. Here we go. Last round. Let's do this thing. Challenge yourself. Here we go. Hardest options are going to be thrown at you this time through. So listen for some changes. Let's do it. Down dog. Hips high. Right leg up. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Sound like a robot. Knee, left elbow. Hold. Kick it out. Fallen triangle. This time option for fallen compass. Left hand grabs the outside edge of your right foot. Right leg starts to reach out in front of you, expanding your hips open. Deep breath in. Exhale, left hand down, right knee, right elbow. Hold, or maybe you fly. So left elbow connects to left hip, right elbow to right knee. Your head can lower down. Maybe you extend your legs out. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Right hand to right hip. Left peace fingers, left big toe. Here we go. Inhale, big toe hold A. Slowly starting to rise on up, then extending your leg out, and maybe out towards the side. Find your balance. Inhale, bring it back to center. Now exhale, leave your leg where it is. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling and get some pulses with your thigh here for 5, 4, one-legged Tasana in 3, 2, and 1. Knee in, palms together. Warrior 3, sweep. Ooh, sweep your left leg back. Maybe for fullest challenge, you try to extend your arms forward out in front of you. Find what works for you. And we'll slowly land in our high crescent lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, goal post your arms. Back bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, extended side angle. This time we're going to go for a bind here. So if you don't have the bind and you're curious, you can always use a strap, a towel, whatever works. Your right arm will reach underneath your thigh, bending at the elbow so your right hand is kind of touching the outside of your right hip. And then left hand can go around the back. Maybe you can get your fingers to interlace. Now, feel free to stay in that side angle variation that you're in. But if you want to go for birds of paradise, stepping your left foot up to the front of your mat. And you know what? Even if you aren't, come on and join with me. So left foot will step up even if you're not in your bind. All right? Now, I'm in the bind, so I'm just going to lift my chest up and bring the knee in and then extend the leg out. Now, if you don't have the bind, that's okay. All you got to do is pull right hand to right knee. Pull your right knee on up and extend your leg. Woo, maybe it goes on out. So you can always go underneath the thigh and just kind of extend your leg out like this. Remember, just breathe into it for 4. We'll meet in side angle in 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back to our side angle and bring it to a low lunge. Whew. Left foot steps up, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Then exhale, sink your hips an inch lower. Palms come together at heart center. Chair twist over towards the right. Option. Knees can stay together. Maybe you just chill in your chair twist. Option B, take your hands, open up your wingspan. Option 3, little crow pose. Right elbow. Remember, feel free, use the blocks here. Right elbow goes just underneath your right hip. I'll face the other direction so you can see me. And then left elbow just goes onto the right knee. So all I'm doing is leaning the chest forward, and my elbows are what are holding up the rest of my body, my hips and my legs. It's all just being held up by there. All right, we'll meet back in our chair pose in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to chair. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low plank. Chaturanga, exhale, flow on through. All right, so with or without the blocks, gazing up to the front of your mat, and then hopping on up, maybe floating through to our high boat pose. Give it a try. Remember, you can fail a million times. Just keep getting back up and try again. Oh. Woo. All right, high boat. Legs are lifted. Here we go. Last round. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Inhale, low boat. Crisscross your legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Whew. All right, take a block. If you don't have one, it's all good. We're going to do, you could still do it without a block. This just makes it a little bit easier. Take your right knee, pull it in towards your chest. Take your block out long, as I have it here. Place it onto your knee. Then right elbow connects to the opposite side of your block. Squeeze knee and elbow into block. And then left leg is lengthened out. Left arm is long. So if you don't have the block, just place your knee and your elbow together. Then we're going to crunch the left knee and elbow in. Inhales to lengthen. Exhales to crunch. Here we go. Squeeze it all in. I know. Breathe in. Breathe out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Whew, ain't that a bunch of BS? Ooh, I'm a glutton for punishment. What can I say, you know? I just can't get enough of it. Here we go. Let's get the other side while we're here. Left elbow, left knee, connect to the block. Inhale, right arm, right leg long. Exhale to crunch in. Now, if you don't have a block and the other variation does not suit you, you could just imagine that you are in crow pose, lengthening out, crunching into crow. Whatever works for you. We're just breathing. Here we are. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and a half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a third, 2 and a fifth, 2 and 1. Release. Windshield wiper those knees a little side to side. Get your low back to release. While we're here, let's take a little bridge pose. Inhale, lift your hips on up towards the ceiling. Press your belly in while squeezing through your glutes and your hamstrings. If you have a full wheel, I'm not here to stop you. More than welcome to find self-expression in the pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower back down. Hug your knees in, arms around your thighs. Let's rock and roll back up to our chair pose. Here we go. Rock and roll. Goo-choo-goo. Woo. Right, chair pose. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, forward fold. Option as you flow back to your chaturanga for a little crow pose here if you want to play around with for a moment. Otherwise, we'll meet in our down dog. Crow pose, hands come down. Knees come up on your tippy toes. Knees go into the triceps as you're squeezing your triceps into your knees. So the back of your arms into the knees and knees into the back of your arms. Creating lift. Squeeze your muscles. Everything is activating to lift. And then maybe one foot or both feet kick on back to flow through. Ooh, there we are. Downward facing dog. One last side. Finish it off strong. Inhale, left leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, fallen triangle. Kick your leg out. Press your hips high, so maybe even going for that fallen compass, having your right hand grab hold of your left foot. Extend your leg forward. Opening up the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, right hand down, left knee, left elbow, hold and or fly, running man. Whew, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left hand to left hip, right peace fingers, bring them to your toe, and lift on up. Big toe hold A, knee in, then extend it out, and maybe go for option B, taking your leg out towards the right. Left hand can act as a counterbalance. Inhale, bring your toe back, or leg back to face towards the front. Ooh. Let's take some little pulses here. Pulsing out the thigh for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged, palms together. Warrior 3, sweep it on back. Hips leveled. Arms, maybe they start to reach forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Arms sweep up. Inhale. Goal post the arms. Exhale. Inhale back up. Exhale, extended side angle. Going for that half bind, maybe the full bind. If you have the birds of paradise. If you don't, step your right foot up regardless. And then pull left knee up. And then find a way to extend it out, any variation that suits you. Just looking to get a little hammy stretch. Taking your left leg out long. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4, 3. Extended side angle in 2. And 1. Deep breath in. Low lunge to the front. Step your right foot up. Forward fold. Here we go. Inhale. Chair pose. One last time in our chair. Whoop, whoop. Let's do this thing. Bring your palms together at heart center. Chair twist over to the left. Taking the chair twist. Keep your knees in line. Maybe opening up the wingspan. Playing around with side crow. Find that variation that works for you. Maybe going on down. I'm going to chill in the twist. Here we go. Inhale, back to chair. One last time. Sink your hips down low. How low can you go? How low can you go? Here we go. 3 breaths in. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Option for crow is there. Flowing through our high to low plank. Chaturanga Vinyasa. All right. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, right leg up high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, just kidding, downward facing dog. Come on down your hands and knees. I almost forgot our peak posture today, a little 8-angle pose. So first things first, we're going to work into a little compass pose. So come down onto a seat on your mat. And option, you can have your left leg long, or if you'd like to bend the knee and bring it in, you're more than welcome to. We are going to rock the baby with your right leg here. So bring your right knee in towards your chest. Taking your shin across, trying to wrap. So I like to pull with the left hand on your right foot, pulling it in. Wrap your left forearm around your knee, and right hand wraps around the other side of your knee, and you're just kind of rocking the baby. Now this, if this is not accessible for you, don't worry, all good. Wrap your arms underneath the leg instead. Just find what works for you. Just gonna a little rock side to side, lifting it up, pulling it down. Just kind of working on mobility a little bit here, Getting nice and loose and limber. All right, so from here, left hand going to grab hold of the outer edge of your right foot. You're going to start to extend your leg up. Now, right hand needs to plant down into the earth and get a strong base here. Really press through the earth. Lift the right leg up, which is going to cause your right hammy to say, oh, what is going on here? Breathe into it. Gaze works over the left shoulder now. I can't get all the way through. I'm trying. But remember, just breathe into it, and you'll be just fine. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Release it down. Shake out them legs. And we'll take it over to the other side. Here we go. We'll rock the baby. Left knee in. Bring the shin across. Now, I'm just going to modify since my shin or my ankle is still not 100% on this side. Always know how to, love your body. I always used to push myself a little bit too much, and then I break down, So it's all about learning where your limits are and not having to scream and push past them, but just give them a little bit of a nudge day by day, breath by breath, Here we go. Compass pose. I'm going to give this a try. We'll see if it works out. Right hand, outer edge, left foot, left palm touches down, just inside. You're bringing the arm inside of your left knee. Left leg starts to lift. Ooh. Breathe into it. Reach, expand. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling tight. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh, goodness gracious, right? Whew, so we got one last pose, don't you know? Now, if that was too much for you and you're like 8 angle, it's not going to happen. It's all good. You can either just skip ahead or just chill out on your mat for a minute or two here. We're going to work into a little 8 angle pose. Ready? I bet you are. Let's get this going. Here we go. So we'll start off left leg long. And then rock the baby with the right leg. We're going to backpack your right leg over your right shoulder. So I'm bringing the foot up, bringing my calf muscle just over my shoulder. Now from here, right hand is down. I'm going to lean my chest forward. I can release this left hand, plant my other palm. Here's where blocks. You can use the blocks if you'd like to. Going to press your hips up. Now I could take either left leg to lift and then lock over, but what's easier is take this left foot and just kind of wiggle it until you can hook the left foot over the right. So I'm going to actually rotate over for you. Here we go. So I have my foot locked in from here. Chest leans forward, and then the legs kick out long. The more you kick out, the more stability and action through the muscles you'll find. So just take a moment here playing around with a little side crow or 8 angle pose on the right, and then come on down to your mat when you're ready. And we'll take it on over to the other side. Here we go. This time through, I'm going to use the block so you can see for demonstration purposes. Now, right leg is long. Left leg. Bring it in. Backpack the leg over your foot or over your shoulder. Right hand grabs hold of the foot. Left palm touches down. Lean the chest forward. Right leg, start to shimmy it on in. Bring the foot, hook it around. I'm going to grab the blocks. I should have had these already planted into the mat. Oh boy. Here we go. Lifting, right? And then lengthening. So legs go out, chest leans forward, legs are kicking. Here we are, kicking, squeezing, breathing it in. You can do a bunch of things. You can go into running man from here. You can go into chin stand. There's many different variations. So once you start to master some of these poses, you can fluidly move through some of these hard poses. But anyway, when you're done, just make your way down onto a tabletop pose on your hands and knees. Woo! Let's take a little puppy pose. Just like a child's pose, but keeping the hips lifted. So arms start to reach forward, forehead lowers down. Either forehead, maybe you try to work your chin and your chest to touch down. All right, inhale, come back to tabletop. Exhale, down dog, hike your hips up. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Right knee to right wrist, trying to get your shin as parallel with the front of the mat as you can. Then before you fold forward, make sure you're not dumping weight over to the right hip. Keep them lifted, keep them engaged, and fold forward when you're ready. If you have blocks, more than welcome to place your head on a block. You can place a block underneath your right hip if you feel like you can't get your hips leveled. Just find what works for you here. And for next week's flow, I'm going to be working on a little king pigeon pose. So if you're interested on how to get into a full king pigeon expression in this pose, stay tuned for next week's flow. Now, chest starts to lift back up, palms will go underneath. Take your time lifting back up to a downward facing dog. Feel free to shake it out or flip your leg over into wild thing. We're just going to go on over to the other side so you can meet us there. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, half pigeon pose on the left side. Take your time, no rush to get into it, right? Hips are leveled. And fold forward. Right, chest starts to lift back up, palms go underneath. Coming back up to your down dog one last time. Shake it out if you did so on the other side. Flip it over if you need to. Let's take a moment here or two in our down dog. Sink your heels a little bit closer towards the earth. Press your chest towards your thighs. Press those thighs up high. Deep breath in. Gaze to the front of your mat. Step or hop to your forward fold. Hold here. Find any variation. You can ragdoll. Interlace your fingers behind your back. One last breath in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back to high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Taking one last baby cobra. Flip your feet and lift your chest on up. Deep breath in. Exhale to lower down. Finding a seal pose here. So palms are planted. Just straighten your arms out as you lift your chest up. Feet are planted firmly, pressing into the mat. Thighs are internally squeezing. Chest is lifting up higher. Broaden your chest open. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Let's take one more in. Exhale to lower. Now from here, we're just going to roll on over to your back. So roll on over however way you want to roll. Come into a happy baby pose. Soles of the feet on up. Arms inside the legs, hands on the outside edges of your feet. Option to straddle Your legs out nice and wide here. And hug your knees on in towards your chest. Arms around the thighs. We're just going to rock and roll up to a seated position. Legs will straddle out wide on your mat. And then right hand, right forearm will touch down inside of right leg. Left arm reaches up and over, palm faces down, taking a little side body stretch. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, taking it over to the left. Right palm to face down. Open up your chest. Expand your side body open. Inhale up to center. Exhale, crisscross your legs. Bring your palms onto your knees, or left palm at heart center, right palm to the belly, whatever works for you. Shut down your eyes. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take these last couple minutes to surrender to yourself. Shutting down all the outside noises, the distractions, whether they're inside your head or outside in the physical world. Come back to what's going on right here, right now. Keep your spine nice and tall. Head held high. Starting to come back to your breath. On an inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bring the palms together and allow them to come down to heart center. Thank you so very much for joining me on your mat today. Learning how to challenge yourself and grow your roots for each day creates, or not creates, but builds a stronger practice. At least for me, the more frequently I show up, the stronger my practice becomes. Understand that you don't have to be perfect. You're never going to be perfect. Neither will I. But that's the beauty of being a human being. Have a great, amazing rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. We bow and say, Namaste.